Shalom, Dr. Muge.
Shalom.
Thank you for
Shalom.
accepting our interview today. Can you please introduce yourself and your organization?
I am called Dr. George Muge. I'm from Uganda. I work with the Uganda Prisons Service, where I'm the Commissioner of Prisons. I'm heading the Department of ICT at Uganda Prisons Service. And that is what I do, and that is where I come from.
Okay. So you're leading the delegation for this tailor-made program here at Galilee Institute.
Yes.
What were the main challenges faced by your organization that are addressed by Galilee Institute in this program?
The challenges faced by Uganda Prison Service is basically the challenges which are faced by prison services all over the world. And we chose Galilee Institute because it's a well-known institution, and we know very well that Israel is high-tech in its operations. So we chose this place to come and do our training. The main issues are generally the same. Issues to do with the terrorists in prisons, issues to do with organized criminals who stay in prisons and continue organizing crimes outside, issues to do with many emergencies that we face, issues to do with the use of technology in countering those challenges. They are basically the same. So we chose Galilee Institute because it's an international institute, well known all over, and Israel particularly is well known for technology in controlling crimes. And we want Uganda to be the same. We want to start with the Uganda Prisons Service and possibly the whole of Uganda to use technology to control crimes and what have you.
Wonderful.
Yes.
So there are lots of lectures and study tours.
Yes,
Can you
please.
think of one or maybe two main lectures or tours that marked the group, that were most useful for the group?
This course was tailor-made. It was customized, which means we had sent to the institute our main area of interests, the challenges, particularly how to handle emergencies, how to handle terrorists, how to handle organized crimes, as I said. And I think all of them were really important. And I think we are now well armed to go and to implement back at home. The study tours we had were divided basically into two sections. There were educational tours. The educational tours were mainly related to the lectures which we have had, because we had lectures on emergency handling, and we toured the prison where there was fire emergencies, and they were guiding us on how they handle the fire emergency at that place. They took us to a prison where there was an issue of how they handle emergencies in terms of riots, in case there's riots. They have shown us the gears they have. They have shown us their control rooms, how they handle those issues. Very important. Then we went to the technology companies. And we went to the communication companies, particularly using the radio communication systems. And they guided us how they use radios and how important radios are. And of course, we went to facial recognition, how you can pick out the faces of prisoners, people that you don't want to leave the prison. That is face recognition. And it's very important because sometimes a prisoner can disguise and passes the guard, and you think he's a worker when actually he's a prisoner. But those facial recognition would be able to pick out the wanted and the unwanted. Yes. Then also we visited a station where you can integrate all the systems, the cameras, the radio communication system, all in one control room, what they call the C5I, control, command, communication, computers, and cooperation and intelligence. The 5C plus the I, the intelligence. They call it the C5I. So we went and had a look at them. All the visits we had in the educational system were very useful. Then the second visit we made to know Israel in terms of its religious issues, but we were relating them to our studies. Particularly when we went to Jordan, they were teaching us, then they saw Jesus made miracles here. He performed miracles, but you need technology in the modern era. Yes, most of these things were related to our studies, much as they were religious tours to make us know the places, but we would read each and every step we related to what we have learned.
Global experience.
Yes,
Professional.
that is true. That is true.
Now, would you recommend specially designed courses for organizations?
Yes, because once you know a problem, you have halfway solved the problem. For example, if we had just said we are coming for a course in Israel, they would have taught us things which are not relevant to our country. They would have taught us things which are relevant to Israel. But once it is tailor-made, it is customized, first of all, they ask us, what are your main challenges? What are the problems that you face?
Then they address them.
Then they address them. So they get those cases, they present the lectures in relation to the challenges that you have. We have been here for about 2 weeks, but what we have learned is almost like something which somebody can have covered in a university for the whole year.
Amazing.
Because it is tailor-made, it is specific, you go to what your challenges are, how to address it, both in terms of using physical and using technology. Of course, as a security organization, we did a little bit of physical, Krav Maga, which was also, we have to do it because you can be attacked by prisoners, because we were told that we had informed them that riots are possible in Uganda prisons, they are always there, so you have to be prepared. So tailor-made courses are very good because you spend less time, but you learn a lot which addresses your problem.
Exactly.
Yes, that is
Directly
it.
to the point.
So I don't see why people should not come for tailor-made courses. So to me, it is the way out.
Thank you.
And I'm grateful with the Galilee International Management Institute. They have treated us well. They have given us the knowledge we need. Now the onus is on our side to go and implement it back in Uganda.
I wish you every success.
Thank you.
Go back to Uganda. And thank you very much
Thank
for taking
you.
the time in a very busy program.
Thank you very much.
Just before your flight.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
We are grateful.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.